met Fiona, she was terrified her relationship would end if her test for cancer comes back conclusive. Well, our counsellor's been working with Fiona and fiancé Steve to help Fiona deal with such an uncertain future. And here's a look at the journey Fiona has made so far. What are they tested for?
Just had an endoscope 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I've been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis.
Right.
And they've also took biopsies to see if I've got bowel cancer.
And those are the awful results you're hanging on for.
Yeah, and then next week I go for a full body scan to see what the shadow on my spine is.
Now, what are you scared of will happen between you and Steve?
I'm scared if the cancer is back, it's going to force us away, apart.
Steve, did you hear what Fiona had to say?
Oh yes, I heard everything.
And what do you want to say to her?
I'm not going to leave you, okay? I'm afraid I'm around for the duration.
So what hospital? Wonderful meeting Trisha, and the audience were absolutely fantastic. There were so many nice people offering me support and saying that Steve's not going to leave me. It was amazing. I'm hoping that with the help from the show and all the support that's been offered, I'll be able to get somewhere and build my confidence.
I'm real pleased. She'll get someone she'll get help from someone who's qualified to do, to help her.
I feel terribly guilty about the illness.
Tell me how that makes you feel guilty.
I feel guilty because I've got it and Steve's got to go through it.
As you look at that person who's confused, what do you feel towards them in that confused state?
Empathy.
You feel empathy for them. Okay.
Fiona, you were saying, weren't you, that you get pretty narky, you get angry, and that's what she's scared will push you away.
Oh, I'm very thick-skinned. So basically, I'll most probably say, okay dear, but I'm afraid I'm not going to go anywhere.
I've spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours with Rick, and what he's achieved in that time compared to what I was then to what I am now is absolutely amazing. Rick, you're a wonderful guy.
Wow, there you go. Steve's here in the audience and Fiona's backstage waiting, I hope, to reveal her newfound self-confidence. So let me go backstage and let's see how she's doing, having done all of this work with our counsellor Ricky. So,
Here she comes.
here you both are. Ricky's, hey, you look different for a start.
She does, yeah.
You really do. You seriously, you just look so much brighter, Fiona.
And we've got a surprise for Steve as well.
You've got a surprise as well?
For Steve.
Right, so I'm not gonna blow the surprise. So you're ready to go out through those doors, and he's sitting out there. Come on then. After you, Ricky, you're coming with us.
Okay.
I'm dying to find out what this surprise is. So, what's the surprise, Fiona?
When do you want to name the date?
You've been asking her to marry, have you?
Yeah, anytime you like.
So, he's been asking to marry you, and you've been saying no, have you?
Well, because of the hospital appointments, we couldn't plan anything. And with Ricky's help, I've now got the confidence to go for it.
Instead of putting it off and being just consumed with fear.
Yeah.
So tell me about you. How are you feeling now? As I said, you look so different, Fiona, when I went back there. How are you feeling inside?
I'm so much more confident. With Ricky's help, it was amazing. And that day I spent with Ricky was fantastic.
So what did you learn? What did you learn?
I learnt relaxation techniques, which
Right.
I'd never learnt before. Learned how to deal with fears and worries and anxiety.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take those techniques away with me.
Okay. So did you ever think that you would come to this point, or was it just sort of an endless road to nowhere?
I just felt I was on a roller coaster and couldn't get off. But now I can put things into little boxes and the world's my oyster.
Now, when you first called us, what were you hoping to get? What were you expecting would happen?
I just wanted to get rid of the guilt and everything else, and I didn't expect anything that's happened today.
Because you were saying that you felt guilty because you didn't feel that you could give Steve the partner that he deserved. And you were worried that you would get snappy and horrible, because you said last time when the cancer came around the last time, you got pretty snappy and you called yourself horrible.
Yeah,
so are you still worried about that?
No. I feel now I can cope a lot better, and thanks to Ricky, it's amazing what I can actually achieve and what I can actually do.
What sort of work did you do with Fiona?
We looked at ways that she could feel more comfortable about, you know, whatever future there is and however long that future is, like enjoying it and just cherishing and valuing the life that you have. And,
it's amazing because it's not just on the inside now, you can actually see on the outside as well. Your face is lit up. Now, you've said yes, you've named the day, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What was it you were hoping for, or you wish you could have?
What, wish I could have?
Yeah, for your wedding day, there's something special, you're talking about bras.
Yeah, it's £80 to get a mastectomy bra.
Now, I also understand that because of your illness, you've racked up quite a bit of debt, which makes things tough.
Yeah, well, when the relationship failed as well, I was left with £25,000 worth of debt.
So an £80 bra is like, what am I going to do? Well, we here at the show would like for that to be our present to you. So we'll pay for it. Do tell me they're tears of happiness. So after all Ricky's work, I've gone and stuffed it up. Yeah?
Tears of happiness.
Yeah.
I didn't expect any of this. All I can say, Trisha, is thank you ever so much. You're a wonderful person.
Oh, my whole team is. We've got a brilliant team.
I know.
We've got a brilliant team. So, I've got to finish the show now, but I'm figuring that the last thing and the best thing of all would be to have a hug with your fiancé. Would that be right? So shall I get him up here for a good old hug? Come on. We'll swap places.
Love you, babe.
Just a minute. There you go. Your those ladies.
You've already got it.
Oh, you've already got it.
Oh yeah.
I think we'll run to another one.
Well, I should say we've got 3 counsellors on this show. We're very lucky to have all of them, and they do some excellent work with our guests, and I'm glad that you can go away and have a great time. And it's lovely to see you laugh and smile again. You've got a gorgeous smile. Keep using it. Okay, well that's almost all we've got time for today, but remember, if something you've seen on today's show strikes a chord with you or someone close to you, help is at hand. Again, if you'd like to take a test, for instance a drugs test, or if you need help resolving a dispute, or you're concerned about the well-being of a friend or lover, call my team. The number's on the screen. It's 0870 880 5555. That's 0870 880 5555. Or text Trisha and your name to 86633. My name and then yours to 86633. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, Trisha's back at 10:30 on Monday with the rather blatant mistresses. Tony and Julie's dinner date doesn't quite go to plan in Home and Away at midday. That's on the way after 5 News, which is next.